Hi, my name's Chris Harrison. You may know me as host of The Bachelor and Bachelorette on ABC. In fact, I'm here on the set of our Bachelor special, After the Final Rose, right now. But I'm also a husband, a father, and someone who's been impacted by scleroderma. My mother-in-law suffered from the effects of scleroderma for more than 20 years before finally succumbing to the disease. There are many types and severities of scleroderma. Dr. Lee Shapiro explains.
In both forms of scleroderma, there are two central features. One is fibrosis or thickening of the skin, and the fibrosis can also involve a variety of internal organs. And the other feature of the disease is a vascular component, that is, the blood vessels also are a target of damage. They are thickened, and this causes symptoms in the fingers, where Raynaud's or marked cold sensitivity is a very common feature of the disease. Also in the kidney, where individuals can get sudden increase in blood pressure due to blood vessel disease. And also in the lung, where it can cause something called pulmonary hypertension.
Because scleroderma is a rare disease and takes on characteristics of other autoimmune diseases, getting an accurate diagnosis can be a challenge.
So my sister was giving me a bath and she noticed it was off and she told my mom and went to the doctor, and I got misdiagnosed a bunch of times as having hives. And finally we got to a doctor that said, I think this might be morphia. And I got a biopsy and it came back and he was like, yes, it's morphia. I'm going to send you to this doctor. So I got to a pediatric rheumatologist and he said, yeah, that's morphia, but he pointed to my forehead, right down the middle, I had a blue line. He said, I think that's linear scleroderma. And we're just kind of like, okay, because none of us knew what it was. So we're just like, all right, fine, so what do we do? And as soon as he gave it a name, it shot like a cannon.
I developed a lot of stiffness in my joints, particularly my knees, my shoulders, my back, and I developed a rash on both of my arms. Went to the doctors, and quite frankly, the doctor had no idea what it was.
While in some instances scleroderma does in fact shorten one's life, new medication and treatment methods are improving people's quality of lives.
And we're getting more targeted therapies, or certainly theoretical basis for more targeted treatments. These treatments stem from an understanding of what it is that activates the fibroblast, that cell that makes so much collagen.
I mean, I've gotten so much better. Even my doctors go, okay, you're not only supposed to not be alive, you're not even supposed to be doing, walking around or doing as well as you are.
Education, support, and research are the keys to helping people living with scleroderma cope and manage their disease. That's where the Scleroderma Foundation and its nationwide network of chapters and support groups come in. The national organization is dedicated to helping patients cope with their disease through patient support programs, educational materials, information, and its most important function, funding research.
All the information that the foundation puts out is really reliable, and it's a great resource, especially if you're in a situation where maybe you live far away from where you could meet with a chapter or anything like that. If you can get access to this information, that's a great beginning step.
And it does help when other people call me and say, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. Thank you so much for connecting me with this person, because they told me to do this and this and this, which I never thought to do. And we get ideas from each other. We just learn.
At the heart of the Foundation's mission is research. The Foundation's single largest budgeted item is for research. Each year it awards grants to both new and clinical investigators. This, coupled with funding from the National Institutes of Health, provide the majority of scleroderma research funding in the U.S., though federal government funding of scleroderma research remains a relatively low priority. Still, while a cure has yet to be discovered, patients are living healthier, more productive lives.
I feel a lot better. My body has seemed to get used to the problems that I have. I have sort of put an exercise regimen into my life that I try and exercise and stretch every day, but From, say, a year ago, I feel much better. I feel much better.
The second aspect of the Foundation's mission is support. Patients and their families are helped through physician referrals, mutual support programs, and educational information.
And it's been an amazing experience. Amazing people, the staff, the people I've met through the conferences. Just everyone is so upbeat and positive, and that's exactly how you have to approach this disease. Your whole life changes, and you have to change with it.
Well, I think all the support groups, the chapters, the foundation itself is very supportive. It's just a ton of people that want to help other people.
We all hope that eventually there will be a cure, but for right now we have a support system, and it's really a great benefit.
The final component of the mission is education. Through health professional seminars, scleroderma-based literature, and informational brochures, the Foundation is committed to keeping patients and members informed of the latest scleroderma treatments. In fact, thousands of free information packets are mailed upon request to individuals seeking more information on scleroderma. And we are easy to reach by calling the Foundation's toll-free number, 1-800-722-HOPE.
The Foundation has done a wonderful job. The publications that I received, the websites, the different people I've been put in contact with, really just the general wealth of information that they put out about this disease has really helped me a lot. And one thing it has done is it's given me hope.
Our most productive way to reach our patients and members is through our annual National Patient Conference. Held in a different major U.S. city each year, the conference brings together scleroderma experts from around the world who educate patients on the latest in both scleroderma research and treatment options. For those who get their information via the internet, the Foundation has a dedicated website with the latest scleroderma-related information. Members also benefit from the Foundation's web newsletter called the e-letter. The Foundation is committed to raising the public profile of the disease through awareness campaigns via the media and other marketing channels. To help fund each of the three objectives in our mission, research, support, and education, the Foundation, its chapters and support groups, hold fundraising programs throughout the U.S. and abroad. Our nationwide Stepping Out to Cure Scleroderma walks feature thousands of walkers who raise money through pledge donations. Our Scleroderma Striders program is a group of athletes who compete in road races to raise sponsorship dollars and awareness. The Foundation's Cooking Up a Storm is a third program in which funds are raised via private dinner parties. Still, the majority of our funding comes from the generosity of individual and corporate donations. The work of the Scleroderma Foundation is funded entirely by private donations. We don't receive any public or government funds to help patients or support important research. As a 501c3 charitable donation, any contribution is deductible to the fullest extent allowed by the law. And there are many ways to support the work of the Foundation too, either by making a contribution over the phone, through the mail, or via the Foundation's website. You can play an important role in furthering the mission of the Scleroderma Foundation. The Scleroderma Foundation: support, education, and research. This is our threefold mission, so please get involved today.